Today, I will show you my entire designer handbag collection. This will include both contemporary designers as well as luxury handbags. It's been a little over a year since I did my last full collection video. Since then, I've purchased a few new bags. I've also sold a few bags. So that's specifically what I will be highlighting in this video. I will make note of all those bags as we get to them. We have 30 bags to get through in today's video, so I won't spend a lot of time on each bag. If you're interested in learning more about any of the bags I'm showing you in today's video, I will link 2 playlists in the description box below, my unboxing videos list as well as my handbag reviews playlist. So you can go down there if you're interested in more videos on any of these specific bags. I have all my contemporary designer bags here behind me, so let's get started with those. First off, I want to start out with my Longchamp bags. This is the nylon Le Pliage tote. This is in the color Bilberry, and if you've seen one of these, you've seen them all. I have a few more in my collection that I don't have with me right now. They're actually being used today. I have this same bag in a lighter dusty rose color. I also have the larger expandable Le Pliage tote that has a zipper across the middle. You can unzip it and expand the tote. I have that in light blue. I also have the Le Pliage backpack, and that's in black nylon with brown leather trim. So those are all of the Le Pliage nylon bags that I have from Longchamp. I'm trying to fold this up and failing miserably. So we'll just place it back here. Also from Longchamp, the other bag I own is this Rousseau crossbody bag. This was such a great find. I live in New Jersey, and Longchamp has a warehouse in New Jersey. It's their North American distribution center. And they used to have a section that was open to the public. It was called Cheryl's Closet. And I bought this bag through Cheryl's Closet. I got it for an amazing 70% off. Unfortunately, since I bought this bag, that has closed. They're no longer open to the public. So I did want to mention that. I still occasionally get questions about Cheryl's Closet. So they are no longer open to the public. But this was my last purchase from them through their warehouse. Again, this is the Rousseau crossbody. This is such a great bag. It's just the perfect everyday size. It has snaps on here so you can expand it for easy access. Moving on to another brand. These are from Coach. This is the Coach Cassie, and this was a discontinued style. I bought the Coach Cassie in chalk first. I got this several years ago when I was thinking about getting the Pochette Matisse. I wasn't sure if I would like that bag or if it would work for me, and I knew that the Coach Cassie was the same exact style as the Pochette Matisse, as well as the same size. I have the crossbody strap inside. So I bought this bag. I spent $200 on it, and I loved it so much that I ended up not even getting the Pochette Matisse. Instead, I loved this particular bag so much. I was like, I don't need the Pochette Matisse. I have the Coach Cassie. So they discontinued this bag. I had one of them, and then a few years later, after the bag was discontinued, Nordstrom brought back this color, black, as well as a color block version in their anniversary sale. And for a very limited time, you could get the Coach Cassie again. So I snagged this a couple years ago from that Nordstrom anniversary sale. Since then, the bag has been discontinued. I haven't heard any news of the original size of the Coach Cassie returning. There is a smaller size that Coach currently makes. Another Coach bag that I have is this little wristlet. This is from, I think, circa 2006. This is one that I did keep from back then. This is just so cute. I barely use it these days because I can't fit a lot in here, and I tend to go for bigger bags, but this is just so adorable. I could not let it go. So that's my really cute raffia and canvas wristlet, and it has a little leather trim here. This is such a cute little mini bag. This is one more of my early 2000 Coach bags that I kept. I have no idea what the name of this is. It's just a really cute little shoulder bag. The leather on here is just so soft and so supple. This is a really beautiful leather, and I love the contrast stitching on this as well. I think it's just an absolutely beautiful bag. I used this to death when I was in college, and as you can see, it's in great condition. The leather is just absolutely stunning. All the stitches look great, and you really can't even tell that I used this bag so much. So this is another one of my favorite early Coach bags. Another Coach bag that has a lot of sentimental value to me is actually this one. It's a pretty nondescript shoulder bag, but this was a gift to me from my husband, and he gave this to me for my birthday 10 years ago, actually, and my birthday is coming up soon in a couple weeks. So I've had this bag for almost exactly 10 years, and a week after my birthday that year, my husband proposed to me, so we got engaged. And even though this bag was a birthday gift and it has nothing to do with our engagement, I always just think of that time when I look at this bag. This is the one Tory Burch bag that I own, and this is really similar to one of the Chanel totes that's really popular, not the Deauville, but if I can think of it, I'll insert the name. Again, I just have some stuffing here. I have a tote bag inside. But this was my work bag for years. I've had no issues with this. This is a great quality bag, and it's still in really good condition. So this is my one Tory Burch bag. I do have a matching wallet that goes with this, although I am not showing any small leather goods or accessories in this video, just bags. I have two from Rabin Co., and these were very recent acquisitions. I got these just a couple months ago. This is the Nina Crescent bag, and this was actually gifted to me by the brand. I did an unboxing video, and I will be doing a full review soon. And this video here is not sponsored at all, but I was really impressed with this bag. It's a really inexpensive bag, relatively at under $300, and I've been really impressed with the quality so far. So this is a really great bag. And again, I will be reviewing this soon if you're interested in that bag. At the same time, I also purchased the Keo crossbody bag, and this was not gifted to me by the brand. I just bought this completely on my own. I was looking for a crossbody bag that would be good to wear out with my kids if we're going to something like an amusement park or a water park, and I have been so pleasantly surprised by this bag. It's a pretty unique shape. It's asymmetrical, which I'm usually not drawn to asymmetrical bags. This is the Keo crossbody. This is a new brand to me, Rabin Co., and I have been really impressed so far. Finally, the last bag from my contemporary designer collection, if you will, is this one from Strathberry. And you may be wondering why this is the only bag I have in a box. And that's because this bag is on the chopping block. I got this as an alternative to my Louis Vuitton Neo Noe bucket bag, which I love. But somehow this bag just didn't scratch that itch for me. When I had it side by side compared to the Neo Noe, I just don't love it as much as that bag. So for that reason, I'm letting this go. I did do a whole video comparing this bag to the Neo Noe, so I'll link to that in the description box below. I know a lot of people rave about Strathberry. They love Strathberry, and it is a good quality brand. It just didn't do it for me. If I'm not reaching for something at this point, I think it's just worth selling it instead of having it sit on my shelf. I want it to go to someone who will actually use the bag, which is what they're there for. I don't really like to have a lot of bags that just sit on my shelf and go unused. But I'm going to hold it a little bit closer so you can see it. It's a really pretty burgundy color, and it has this really nice tan trim with the contrast stitching. So it is a really beautiful bag, but unfortunately this is one that I still have, but it will be hopefully going to another home soon. So these are all of my contemporary designer bags. Let me get these out of the way and we will go through my luxury designer bags. Here we are now with my luxury bags, and let's start with the non-Louis Vuitton luxury bags because there's not really that many. Most of my bags are Louis Vuitton, and they're behind me on this side. So let's get through these bags really quickly. This is the one and only Chanel bag that I own. This is the mini reissue. This is in black calfskin leather with the antique gold hardware. I absolutely love this bag. I had this Chanel jumbo flap for a while and I sold it because it just wasn't working for me, especially in the jumbo size. So I sold it, bought the mini reissue instead, and this works for me so much better than the jumbo flap. So I'm really happy that I have this one. It's more of a date night bag, so even though I don't use it often, it's not a daily bag for me, I do absolutely love having this one in my collection. Another bag that I got recently is this Joseph Duclos Diane Messenger. This is my big bag purchase of the year. This is a really expensive bag. I did a review on this bag recently, a full review. So again, those videos will be linked in the description box below. This is a stunning bag. It's so unique. It's absolutely beautiful. It has this really gorgeous brass plating, this brace that goes all the way around the bag. It has this beautiful, unique arrow clasp detail. If you are familiar with Hermes leathers, which I know a lot of people are, this is very similar to their Berenia leather. It's a beautiful, beautiful heritage leather. So this was my big pricey bag purchase of the year, but I'm super happy with it. Another bag that I just purchased this year is this YSL. I'm actually going to do both of my Saint Laurent bags at the same time. I have two, and this is one that I actually recently purchased from a fellow YouTuber. Her name's Candy Sweet Love for LV, and she recently started a reselling business. So I did buy this from her. I sold my Louis Vuitton Deauville Mini when I purchased this bag, and as much as I loved the Deauville Mini, I upgraded to the iPhone Pro Max, and when I did, my iPhone didn't fit in the outside pocket in my Louis Vuitton bag anymore. So I ended up selling that one and getting the Lou camera bag, and I bought it because it was big enough that I could fit my phone in the outside back pocket. This is the only camera style bag that I own, and this is another recent bag that I just got this year. And the other YSL that I own is this one. Again, I also bought this one pre-loved. This is the college medium bag. I bought it from a friend of mine over on Instagram, Rebecca B Luxury, and she's just absolutely wonderful. I bought so many bags from her. She's a really, really great seller. Again, this has that slip pocket in the back. This is very similar to the Coach Cassie and the Louis Vuitton Pochette Métis, where it does have the divided inside and it has the zip compartment in the middle. And these are my two Saint Laurent bags. This is the Delvaux Cool Box Mini. This is the only bag I own by Delvaux, but I have been so impressed with their quality. The leather is just absolutely divine. The construction of the bag, the stitching, everything is absolutely impeccable. I am actually currently using this bag, so I have all of my things in there, but just even the way the inside is constructed, it's so beautiful. I do find the crossbody strap to be a little annoying on this bag, the way it attaches on one side and then diagonally on the other side of the bag. It tends to, like, I don't know, flop around when I'm walking. That's a weird way to describe it, but it's what it does. It doesn't sit nicely and neatly against the side of my body. So that's a little annoying about this bag, but I have not sold it and I'm not planning on selling it because it is such a beautiful bag. I actually did use this top handle the other day, and I really love this as a top handle bag. And my final non-Louis Vuitton luxury bag is this one here. This is the hammock bag by Loewe. This is the only bag I own by Loewe, but I really love this bag. I love how I can just throw it on with my outfit, even if I'm just wearing shorts and sandals. this bag just tends to work with my wardrobe. So I really love this. I have it stuffed and it does have a long crossbody strap inside under all of that stuffing. Let me clean this up a little bit and we will head into all of my Louis Vuitton bags. Okay, here we go. I will try to be very quick with this because we do have a lot to get through in this portion of the video. I'm going to go through all of my LV bags in no particular order. Let's start out with a couple of epi leather bags that I have right here in the front. This is the St. Cloud new model. This is in a very beautiful rose ballerine color. This is just a really simple saddle bag. The St. Cloud has been discontinued, unfortunately, but I think this is a really classic style. I love it in this beautiful light pink epi leather. And again, this was purchased from a local consignment store. I also purchased the Clooney Mini. This is the Clooney BB, I think. This is the Louis Vuitton Clooney in red epi leather, and this has become one of my favorite bags. Whenever I see the Clooney, I just think it looks so classy, especially in epi leather. I don't know what it is. There's just something about it that I love. This does also come with a crossbody strap, which I have inside rolled up. And again, this is one of my favorite bags. You can top handle this bag. It just looks so cute and classy. You can wear it as a long shoulder bag, a crossbody bag. This is such a good bag. I love this. And Louis Vuitton is actually releasing this style bag in November in Damier Ebene. If you like Damier Ebene canvas, check that out. You can also get these pre-loved in epi leather for a really, really great price. And my third and final epi leather bag that I have is this one here. This is the Morel tote. And this is a really great tote style bag, but it's not huge. Like, you could probably fit an iPad in here, but you would not be able to fit a laptop. So I love this bag. I tend to use this as a daily, everyday bag when I need to carry a lot with me. I have 2 young kids, so if I'm going out and about with them and I need to throw one of their tablets in here or, just some extra things above my normal daily essentials, this is a really, really great bag. And I love how hard wearing the epi leather is. I did have one epi leather bag, which I sold earlier this year, and that was my yellow epi leather Pont Neuf. And that's an old vintage design. And again, I was kind of surprised myself even when I decided to sell that bag. Since I got that yellow epi leather Pont Neuf, I bought this bag and I bought this one, and I just tended to gravitate towards these bags more when I wanted a pop of color or an epi leather bag, because these are more versatile in the ways you can carry them. That Pont Neuf was a top handle carry only. So just for that reason alone, I decided to let go of that bag, and I've been using these a lot more often. This is one of my earliest Louis Vuitton bags. This is the Felicie Pochette in the color Scarlet. And I love the Felicie Pochette because it does come with these 2 inserts. It has a zipped pouch and a cash and card holder. I love that because I can take them out and use them in my other bags. I can keep them in here, use this as a wallet on chain, or take the inserts out and just use it as a small crossbody bag. It works as a clutch. I also love the chain that comes with this bag, and I use that chain on a lot of other bags too. This is another relatively recent addition to my collection. I got this bag last fall, so this is new. This was not in my collection video last year. This is the Speedy 25 Bandolier in the beautiful color wine. This is a really, really deep burgundy color, and I absolutely love this bag. One of my favorites for fall and winter. This was a seasonal color, and I was so glad that I got it before it sold out last fall. I also got this seasonal color, which has made a reappearance for fall 2024. This is the Arizona bicolor, and this style is the Neo Noe. Again, I just have some stuffing inside. There's a crossbody and shoulder strap that's in there as well. I love it. It's such a great bag for everyday use. One of my most functional and favorite bags to use as a daily bag. Here we go. This is my latest Louis Vuitton bag. This is the Carryall PM, and this is in the color Cognac. This is a new color, or a re-released color for fall 2024. The last time Louis Vuitton did Cognac in empreinte leather was 2 years ago. I'm so happy to have this bag. I've been using this a lot since I got it, like a month ago. But since then, even in that short amount of time, this has quickly become one of my favorite everyday bags to use. I absolutely love this bag. This is the Neverfull MM. This is one of 2 Neverfulls that I own. My other Neverfull is also in the MM size, and it's the classic monogram canvas Neverfull. However, I don't have that bag with me today because I did send it off to be repaired. So I will do an update after I get that bag back, all about the repair. I'll show some before and afters. I'll talk about the price, all that good information once I get the bag back. Let's see how everything goes. Yes, that is the second Neverfull that I own. I just don't have it with me today. The final non-canvas Louis Vuitton bag that I own is this beautiful Dauphine Mini, and this is from the Monogram collection. So this is a really beautiful jacquard fabric, and it is laminated. And unfortunately, this is the second bag, in addition to the Strathberry, that I have on the chopping block right now. It's a beautiful bag. I absolutely love it. I think it's stunning, but this is just not a bag that I gravitate towards. If you look at all the other bags in my collection so far, I don't have anything remotely like this. This is kind of unusual for my style, and I think that's why I don't gravitate towards using it. I think I've only used it once or twice since I bought it a year and a half ago. It really just sits on my shelf all the time. So because I have a lot of other bags, I have decided that I will be selling this bag. So unfortunately, this one is on the chopping block. As beautiful as it is, I would rather sell this and enjoy all the other bags that I actually do use every day instead of just having this sit there. So that is the Mini Dauphine in Monogram. Let's go through my canvas bags. We're almost at the end. This is my only bag in Damier Azur. This is the Alma BB, and this was from a special limited edition. It has this really beautiful braided handle, and it has this really nice creamy white treated leather as opposed to the vachetta leather. I really love this bag. Again, it comes with a crossbody strap. This is the Alma BB. This was from a special collection, I think 2 years ago. All of my other canvas bags are just in the classic canvas. This is the Pochette Accessoire. This is the old model now that just comes with the vachetta crossbody strap. The new model also comes with a chain strap as well. But this was actually, again, one of my very first Louis Vuitton purchases. I wanted the Pochette Accessoire, and I really wanted it before the price went over $1,000 because I thought that was so ridiculous. So I'm really glad I did buy this when it was still a few $100s less than $1,000. The new version, I think, is currently priced at like $1,500 US, which is crazy for LV prices these days. My final 2 bags are classics. I have the Speedy Bandolier 30. I tried to sell this bag a few years ago. I sent it off to a consignor and it didn't sell. And instead of lowering the price, I asked for her to send me the bag back because while she was trying to consign and sell this bag, I took a trip to Washington, D.C. It rained the whole trip. And the whole time I just kept thinking, I really wish I had that Speedy. That Speedy would have been perfect for this trip. So that was why I decided to ask for the bag back. It was a blessing in disguise that this bag didn't sell. And since then, I've actually used this a lot more often, and it's become almost like one of my favorite bags, surprisingly. Considering I did try to sell it a few years ago. I love this bag, especially for travel, especially for day trips with my kids, just because the size and the capacity is perfect for me. So that is the Speedy Bandolier 30. My final bag for today's video is the Alma PM in Damier Ebene. Yeah, what can I say? This is just a classic. I really love the Alma. I love this PM size. Again, this is really great for everyday use. This is so much bigger than the Alma BB. So I really like having both of these sizes in my collection. This is just a classic staple of Louis Vuitton. Those are all of my bags in today's collection. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you stayed with me through to the end, drop a handbag emoji in the comments as well. I would also love to know what you have recently added into your collection this year. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.